Let's jump to the story from Insider and get into the meat and potatoes here. This PayPal story. Insider reports PayPal falls after weekend blowback over misinformation policy that would have fined users $2,500. The stock fell 6% on Monday following the company's botched acceptable use policy update. The company faced backlash after its updated policy included a fine of $2,500 for a variety of things, but it included hate speech against marginalized groups and spreading misinformation. And it said, at PayPal's sole discretion to determine, meaning they could just be like, you said the sky was blue. I disagree. Yoink, give me your money. So this resulted in PayPal coming out and being like, no, it was an error. It was a mistake. So the first thing I want to say, because this affects us, several months ago, we took PayPal off timcast.com, and we knew something like this was coming. We've seen too much ESG in banking institutions, too much censorship. We knew it was a huge vulnerability. So we signed up with Parallel Economy. When you go to timcast.com and become a member, the default option is Parallel Economy. Secondary option is Stripe. Stripe's okay. They're not perfect. Parallel Economy is very, very good. They're not perfect. But Dan Bongino co-founded this to be more censorship resistant. So many people chose to remain as members using PayPal. I recommend you guys switch over if you can. I'm not sure there's a seamless way to do it. When you signed up, many people signed up as guests with a guest PayPal account. That means you just terminate your account at timcast.com and then re-sign up. But of course, that means you'll get charged $10 again. So if you're in like the middle of the month, it kind of sucks. I guess I would say for those in a situation, wait until your month is over, and then before you're charged next, cancel and then switch over or something like that. That would be good. Or if you really don't mind a couple bucks, it does support us because we do use it to obviously conduct operations here at Timcast. But this was bad, and I got to say right now, one, trial balloon. I certainly think so. They probably would have ran with this if there wasn't a major backlash to it. And I think the other thing is just, well, I shouldn't say there's two things. Regardless of the first instance, the trial balloon, this will eventually become normal mainstream. They are going to implement this. They just did it with a heavy hand. So it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And PayPal has been doing this for a very long time. They have been weaponized for the benefit of the political state for a very long time, including originally, from when I remember, going after Julian Assange, freezing his ability to be able to collect money online. They went after crypto individuals. They went after a free speech union. They partnered with the SPLC, a discredited, horrible organization that, of course, was sued successfully many times for defamation and slander of individuals that they attacked politically. So PayPal does not have the best interest. I'm switching mine. I already switched mine to an alternative. I'm switching to more alternatives because the free market is where it's at. And PayPal has had a dominance in the space. Some people have said that they are a monopoly. I kind of agree with them because a lot of people have been politically shut off from PayPal and are unable to do a lot of banking online because of that larger target put on their backs artificially by PayPal.
If anyone wants to know, Vanguard, BlackRock, and State Street own about 18% of PayPal.
Makes sense.
As they do with so many corporations that are public.
What about internationally? Do they have a lot of international interests? That's what I wonder.
PayPal?
No, Vanguard, BlackRock, and State Street.
I don't know.
Because I was talking to a real estate agent. We obviously we're expanding. We want to do our brick and mortar shop. And the guy mentioned something about financing for big properties with like BlackRock. I started laughing and I was like, I don't want to go anywhere near those companies. These things they do. Maybe it wasn't BlackRock. Maybe it was a different. Maybe it was
Blackstone. Stone's doing the housing developments right now.
Right. But they're like, but they were similar companies, right? They're related in some way.
Yeah, the one was a spinoff of the other.
Yeah. What I see with this is, we've been talking about nuclear war and everything. What I see here is, I don't know if civil war is the right word, but some kind of, look, it's policies like this that if they were to effectively implement would result in some kind of, I don't know, insurgency. If we keep censoring people, if we keep shutting down businesses, if the DOJ is continually going after only one political faction, eventually you get some kind of disruption and fighting and destabilization in the United States.